It's Dirty Story Night. Nickelodeon month continues with Nick's Spooge Sponge. That's right, Nick has some spooge for a certain sponge that you may recognize of a angular shape. Before we get into that, please check out our parent network, IABDpresents.com. They've got podcasts, they've got written work, they've got video series, so much. One of the things on the network is The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky, a pop culture podcast that's been around for over 10 years. A lot of episodes review a specific movie. Some are live bits recorded before It's All Been in Radio Hour, which The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky opens for. It often comes out on Friday, so head on over to IABDpresents.com and check out the recent episodes. Also, if you would head to patreon.com/IABD to support us, we would really appreciate that. Just a couple of bucks a month would be a huge help. Or if you donate $10 a month, you can hear raw audio from all of the past episodes of Radio Hour that are not yet on the podcast and won't be out for many, many months. So that's quite a good benefit. You can follow us on social media at IABDpresents.com. Now enjoy Dirty Story Night.
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
The intense sexual feeling of deep affection of the multi-celled immobile animal with intake and outtake openings connected by chambers lined with a whip-like flagella named Robert. Forward by French Le Jour Le Mans.
All my life I have loved the sea. To be looking at it, swimming at it, maybe even peeing in it a bit. Do not be shamed by this, though. We are all animals at heart. We pee in the water. But alas, when I became of age, I began to take my love to new heights. It is here that I enrolled in France's top colleges, the École Polytechnique, and got my degree in oceanography. To explore the depths of the sea. How deep could my love of the sea go? Very, very deep. But today I will tell you something I found. In recent years, it was about finding a way to spread this deep, deep love with my family, with my wife and my mistress, but more importantly, my son Raphael. Little Raphael, he too is fascinated by the ocean as well. So now, at similar age as I was, together we go out to the ocean, deeply looking for what we so very much love. But sometimes this deep, intense feeling goes to places we never thought we would go. Normally, we would travel to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of India. But last year, my crew and I went somewhere new. Deep into the Pacific Ocean, off the Marshall Islands, which contains 23 islands, totaling 3.4 square miles. Thank you, Wikipedia. But there is one island there. And that one island is one of a few that sits and rests comfortably atop of a Bikini Atoll. But if you would venture underneath this rinse plantation that has not been wiped away by the atomic testing sites, and for those of you, a fun fact, did you know that the atomic missiles have been dropped 23 times between 1946 and 1958? Some crazy stuff, isn't it? Anyway, underneath the rich plantation that has not been wiped away by the bringer of death, the destroyer of worlds, you would see that there is a new one. Yes, going further, underneath those geological rocks that inform the island, you will see that there is a new land underneath. And what strange and mystical creatures live there. Some of these strange and mystical creatures feast lovingly off the crab, others off of patties, and others, going a step further, they will combine them to feast on them both at the same time. But perhaps even stranger still is the most, besides a plankton or two, live in harmony at the bottom of the ocean floor. Today in my son's new book, he will examine as quickly as possible, and particularly one or two of these creatures. One of them is a multi-celled immobile animal with intake and outlet openings connected by chambers lined with a whip-like flagella. For scientific purposes, we shall call him Robert. My colleagues and I have a nickname for him, though, SpongeBob, because he looks like he is wearing little pants. How cute, these little pants. So cute. He is also frequented by a squid. This squid, my son Raphael, he calls him Squidward. He is a frequent friend. In my new book, which you have in your hands, we shall go over the interesting day-to-day life of two wonderfully short chapters in the way that only the French, the purveyors of love, can, which I shall assure you, we will get right to it. Parents, especially those in countries prone to quick action and anger, have conversation with your children about the words you are about to hear. And now I proudly present to you my son's book.
The intense feeling of deep affection of the multi-celled immobile animal with intake and outtake outlet openings connected by chambers lined with a whip-like flagella named Robert. A new short book by Raphael Le Jour Le Mans.
Chapter 1.
SpongeBob fucks.
Chapter 2.
Squidward. He watches.
Fiend.